Hello and welcome back, AVG viewers. Nxolisi Ncube is my name, and I'm back this time to address you about the latest on the Zimbabwe Exemption Permits. I'm going to respond to some questions that have been posted here, that have been posted on my WhatsApp and on our Facebook. Some have even called me. So I'm here to respond to that. There isn't much, there are just a few questions, and I believe that they need to be responded to. But before I go ahead, may I ask you again to subscribe to this channel, to like it, and share the video. If also you have some questions or something that you need us to know and report, give to ZEP applicants, please feel free to use the comment section underneath so that we can then share that. Before I go ahead, I would like to remind you that AVG News is in partnership with Umthwakazi Funerals. They've got nothing to do with any political parties that you heard about, any political ideology that you heard about, but they are a funeral service provider to Zimbabwe, and they are running a special of 3 months in which there is no joining fee, and the special runs from it ran from the 15th of this month, and it will end on the 31st of October, whereby you will be choosing the policies that you want, and then you just fill in the forms, you become a member, you start paying your monthly subscriptions. So they are running that special. You can look them up on Facebook. It's Umthwakazi Funeral Pty Limited. It's a Facebook group. You can join that group, and then you start checking down their services to see what policies would you prefer for you and your family, so that you get buried with dignity. So now the questions that we got, there's about maybe 2 or 3 of them. The first question is, have we heard the latest, or has there been any latest in terms of making it easier for Zimbabwe Exemption Permit applicants to apply for other mainstream South Africa permits? The second question is, have we been in touch with anybody who has applied for both the permit and the waiver, or either of the two, who have been given positive feedback? The third question is, there is a letter that is circulating, or a statement that is circulating with the South African president's image, and it states that from the 1st of January, there will be no more Zimbabweans in South Africa. That is January 2023, and the people are asking if there is any credence to that. So the first question is, is there any new information or any new has the South African government made it easier for people to qualify for any other permits under the Immigration Act? The answer is, despite that, the fact that there is a review, an ongoing review of the South African Immigration Act, which we don't know if it would be for the better or the worse for those who are applying for South African permits, there's been no change. So the decision that the ZEP is ending by the end of this year still stands. The decision that Zimbabweans who want to continue being in South Africa, working and living, should apply and qualify under the Immigration Act still stands. So there's been no changes in that regard. Somebody asked if it is true that if you pay 8,000 to the Zimbabwe, to the Visa Facilitation Center, VFS Global, you can get a permit. Well, I don't know what amount of money they are charging, but I would advise you not to part with your money through some clandestine deals where you are promised that you will be given a fraudulent document, because even if that document is authentic, for as long as it is obtained through the circumnavigation of South African laws, be rest assured that you are likely to be caught, and it's going to be cancelled, and you're going to be arrested, and it's going to affect your future in this country, because you stand a chance of being jailed, deported, and then banned for some time. I think it's 5 or more years. So far, the issue still stands that Zimbabweans still have to apply through normal channels through the VFS Global, and they must qualify, they must satisfy the requirements of the Immigration Act. Where some of the documents cannot be obtained, you apply for a waiver. So far, unfortunately, there is nobody that has told us that they've applied for the permit and obtained it. The only feedback that we've got is that those who've applied for waivers have either not been responded to, which means they haven't gotten the waivers, and therefore their permit applications are still hanging, or they've been rejected. So that is the standing issue, or that is the information that we currently have on our desk. And then on the letter that is circulating, I saw it as well for the duration of last week, or towards the end of last week. It's got President Cyril Ramaphosa's image, and it states that from 1 January, things will be easier in South Africa because every Zimbabwean would have been sent back home. So it's going to ease the pressure on South Africa. Let me tell you right here and right now that statement is as fake as they come. There is nothing truthful about that statement. Stop panicking about that. It's not Ramaphosa who said that. And there is no way that President Ramaphosa would profile a people or a nationality like that. Whatever decisions that the South African government is taking around Zimbabweans and any other migrants is an official decision that is going to be communicated officially. It cannot be communicated via WhatsApp groups. It cannot be communicated via WhatsApp posters. So stop panicking. Just continue applying for the permits that you believe you qualify for. If you do qualify for those permits, be hopeful of getting it, because the determination will be made based on the South African Immigration Act. So that is what we had. Please feel free to send any questions that you have. Please feel free to ask whatever you need to ask. It doesn't have to be about the Zimbabwe Exemption Permits. It doesn't have to be about permits only. It doesn't have to be about Zimbabweans only. It just has to be something that you want to know about in as far as your stay and working conditions in South Africa are concerned. It might be challenges that you are facing as a migrant in South Africa. It might be about challenges that you are facing as a South African in South Africa. We are here as a news service to serve anybody who is subscribed to this channel, and it is our hope that as we go on, we'll be able to extend our content to satisfy the content needs of every subscriber who is here, of every African and everybody who wants, who has an interest in the affairs of Africans, not only in South Africa, but also outside South Africa. There are partnerships that we're still signing, and we will continue to improve our service. We'll continue to expand our coverage to other issues. We'll be having soon a news broadcast. We'll be having interviews. We'll be having stories that we cover. We'll be having live coverage. We'll be having a number of other issues like documentaries. We'll be having dramas. But for now, please stay tuned. Subscribe to this channel. Share this video. Communicate with us. Share whatever tips you have with us. Then we will always remain at your service. Thank you very much. Subscribe, like, and share this video. And don't forget to look up the Twagazi Funerals Facebook group. Go through their services. They've got videos on those. Choose whatever service you believe, whatever policy you believe will be good for you and your family, and communicate with them. Sign up. Take advantage of this special that they're running, so that when the time comes for the Lord to call you, you are not found wanting, or you don't leave your family wanting. Thank you very much.